The Hawaii County Council passed a budget for the fiscal year 2013-2014. The $394 million spending plan relies on a property tax increase to balance the budget. Mayor Billy Canoy sold the proposal at several community meetings in the days before the special council meeting was held.
It's a fair budget. It's a budget that was carefully put together to generate revenue and say, what does that revenue look like? But on average, the homeowners the homeowner class pay an average of $8.50 more a month. Agriculture, $4.75 a month, less than $60 a year.
When it came time to decide, council members said they knew they had little choice but to support the increases.
We're sort of up against the wall on this. We need to balance the budget. That is the law.
The only no votes came from Brenda Ford and Gregor Iligan.
We say this year's budget is down by 7%, or I've taken care of this year's budget. What a fallacy.
There were very few members of the public speaking on the tax increase, but one who did, Tim Reese, was not very pleased with the elected officials.
Of you folks passing a budget, but, I saved 7% this year. It's lower than when I came into office. Well, in your capital budget, you're demanding the need for more jobs. You're growing government enormously. So give me a break again. It's all bells and whistles. You're trying to fool the public on what's going on here. The mayor is.
There is a silver lining for taxpayers, though. The council also passed a resolution saying that it will try to lower the tax increases for the next fiscal year, starting in 2014.
Let's plan on reverting to our current tax rates. And let me say, this is a resolution. It's not legally binding.
From a legal standpoint, I don't think this would do any harm because another resolution could be introduced next year setting the rates at whatever they may be.
Talk about letting the public know what our mindset and our intentions are. I think we're real clear with that when we all agree that there needs to be a real property tax task force that needs to be put together. We are working. Nobody likes to raise taxes. Nobody.
There are a lot of factors that'll play in next year. I mean, if appraised values go up, if the property task force finds some mechanisms to fix the structure so that there's more money being collected, we're going to find those things out too. And I know when we had our community meeting, the question was raised in Kona. They understood this need to raise the rates right now, to bring the budget up to where we can afford to do the things we need to do for the county. But they were concerned that as their appraised values go up, as is projected, that then their rate would increase too much, and what would happen then?
Raising the tax rate is not so horrible. It's the way you're going about it. You're throwing around, all of a sudden, you're throwing out a 10% unannounced tax increase. You're saying it's across the board. You all know that's ridiculous. As I told you, I don't get no 3% cap on any of my property. They went up over 400% in like a 2 or 3 year period. I bit the bullet. I handled it. I'm trying not to cry. But now things are getting ridiculous. Okay, you believe the mayor, so I guess I'm wasting my hot air up here because you believe that all the fat's been squeezed out of government.
The new budget will bring 28 more employees to the county payroll. That includes 5 new police officers for Puna and Kau, 12 firefighters, and 2 lifeguards. The budget also appropriates millions for new computers. The increases are expected to continue in the coming months. Motorists are likely to see their registration fees go up by another $24. Helion bus riders would pay $1 more a trip. The council must vote on those increases in separate measures.